Hey guys, it's Anya, otherwise known as Pink Sweets here on YouTube, and my eyelids are not stained. I'm so excited. So today I want to do a look using the Affinity 2 palette from Certifeye. This is what she looks like on the outside, and then we bend it back, and beautiful color story on the inside. And I also want to use some of the Galaxy Dust eyeshadows and some of the Xploders from Devinah Cosmetics. This is what they look like. And I have no idea what I want to do with them yet, but I know I want to do something. So that's what we're going to do today. And I feel like these shadows work the best when you use them with like a darker matte. By themselves, they don't work the best just because they're multichromes, pastel multichromes, and then darker multichromes. So that's just been my experience with them so far. And they look beautiful, like just kind of like when you put like a highlighter in the inner corner and you put it over top of like a darker shade, same concept. So that's just the way I like to use them. Sorry, dog hair. So I'm going to use, speaking of which, you're going to hear the dogs because they're in here with me and they're going nuts. So I'm going to use, I don't know why this has so much dog hair on it. It's like more than one hair, not like a ton, but definitely more than one. And I've been swatching stuff all day. I have filmed multiple looks today. I've been pre-filming a lot, so you've probably seen this shirt, these earrings, this face. No, I'm just kidding. But in all honesty, like, I've been pre-filming a bunch just because I'm packing a lot, and in my free time I am trying to get as much done. I only have like one box of makeup with me left. I packed up more than I wanted to, and by mistake put it in the storage pod. So it is bye-bye until I get settled in the new place. Luckily, I have most of what I need, but there were one or two palettes that I was really mad that I packed up. So sorry, I think I got one of those dog hairs in my eye. Okay, so I want to start, first I want to get the dog hair out of my eye. Whew. All right, first I'm going to start with this Juvia's Place brush. It's clean, but it's stained. And I want to take the shade, well, okay, I'm just going to point to them because for me, it's not the pronunciation, it's the packaging. Like, this packaging makes it so hard for me to read the shades. I don't know. But this one I think I can read. It's Certifeye, and it's the duochrome that is in the palette. It's like a blue to white duochrome, but with some pink as well. It's a really pretty shade. And I'm just gonna take that on my lid, not on my lid, on my brow bone, and kind of just pat that in. I think it's shifting more to pink because I think this brush had a little bit of pink left on it. Okay, now we're gonna go into this shade here. And I'm just gonna put that in the crease. Yeah, I realized that I had not picked up this palette again since my, did I do a 3 looks 1 palette with this? No, I don't think I did. That was the Oceanic palette. So no, I did not do a 3 looks 1 palette with it. You probably hear Sophie snoring, by the way. But yeah, I realized that I really had not used this palette since then, and I was like, that's ridiculous. I don't ever want to be one of those channels that only uses a product once and then, I love this palette, and then it's like gone forever and you never see it on their channel again. I don't want to do that. All right, so now I'm going to go into this shade right here, and I'm going to put that, I don't know where I'm going to put that. Ooh, on my face apparently. I guess I'm also going to put that through the crease and kind of darken up that other one just a little bit. same brush. Sometimes I'll just do an entire eye look with the same brush. Let me know down below what some of your favorite brushes to use are. I like using Wet n Wild brushes. I like Morphe brushes. I really love Juvia's Place brushes. I recently got a few different sets of them. I'd ordered some stuff. Juvia's Place sent me a set, which was the purple set, I believe. And I bought this set because I had already bought the face set and I really loved it, so I really wanted it. That is such a beautiful shade of blue that this has turned into. I don't know why I'm trying to do my eye makeup without my mirror, but I just love it. Okay, now I want to use the shade, I can't read it, this one, which is like the bluish purple that's in the palette. And I'm really loading up the brush, so we're probably gonna get some fallout. I'm alright with that. Oh, that's so pretty. I love this palette. I don't know why I didn't pick it up. I think it's because when you are a palette addict, like I am, and you get way too many palettes in a short span of time, that's what happens. Now I'm loading it up again. It looks more blue on camera. In person, you can see a little bit more of the purple tone. What's funny is the color that was on this brush initially is sort of what the brush already had on it. So it's like it was stained, I cleaned it off, and now it's stained again. I was gonna tell you something and I don't remember, so I'll let you know once I remember. Okay, so I like that. I feel like I took it higher up on the other side. I want to kind of blow that out. Okay, and then I want to take my Wet n Wild flat shader brush and I want to go back into that blue shade, the first one that we had, the light blue, and I want to just kind of run that across the top. Actually, you know what? Forget it. We're taking it all the way up. Who cares, right? I mean, the duochrome light shade was pretty, but this is pretty too. Okay, I like that. Not too dark, not too light. I'm going into the second shade we used, and I'm just going to run that along the crease. And then I'm going to go back into this brush. Alright. Oh my gosh. I know I say this all the time, but I feel like Sophie snores louder than my grandfather used to. I know you guys hear that. It's crazy. So then, I think for my lid, I want to take a shimmer from this palette first, but we are going to put, or should I just take a matte? I'm just going to take a matte. So I'm going to take, well, yeah, I'm going to take the shade, second shade that we used, this one here, that I just got all over the place, and I'm just going to pack that on my lid. And then once I do my base, we will come back in with some setting spray and the Xploders, and we will make shimmery magic happen. I'm telling you, I am excited. I'm in love with this collection. I like the Galaxy Dust shadows as well, but the Xploders are my favorite. But I think we're going to use one of each when I get back. I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. So I've done everything except for highlighter, lower lash line, and the Xploders. So I'm using the shade Fresh from LA Girl. Sophie's going bananas. Not sure why, once again. Normally I know what she wants, but I don't know. Just been a little different lately. A little bit whiny, but I love her so much. Okay, we're gonna do, let's do the lower lash line first. I'm gonna take that shade, that purpley shade. I think it's called Farid. And I'm just gonna put that on the lower lash line, which is why I left some powder under my eyes. And then I'm gonna take a powder brush and brush away, hopefully, the fallout. Hopefully I don't end up with a blue-purple face. I don't think I will, because I think I put enough powder under there. And I'm bringing that all the way around because we are going to put a shade in the inner corner. And I love the way that looks. Alright. So now I'm just going to, I guess that's Jeffrey that's snoring, because I thought it was Sophie, but Sophie is right here next to me. Oh my gosh, I've gotten so much powder and foundation in my hairline. Okay, so now I'm not going to use glitter glue. I'm going to spray my brush. So I need a flat shader brush. I think I'm going to take this one from Morphe, from the Pride collection. And I'm going to go into, let's see, I can't decide if I want to do this one or this one. They're very similar. Oh, okay. Now which one was which? Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna go into this one because it has more of like a purpley pink one, and it's called Swudge. So I'm gonna load my brush on both sides, and then I'm going to take my little mini bottle of Ofra setting spray, and I'm gonna spray it, and hopefully you guys will be able to see the magic. Ugh, I just sprayed my mirror. Happen. Can you see that already? I hope. It has like a purpley pink iridescent hue. I think we're gonna have to turn off the lights again. We did that in another video. I'm gonna put that in the inner corner as well. I don't know how to explain it, but I just love these eyeshadows so much, and I think they really change up an eye look. I'm just taking that all the way across. Okay, it works a little bit better when the brush isn't quite as wet. In this lighting, all it's doing is it's making it look brighter to you, but you just wait and see until I turn off the light. I did that in my previous video, which if you haven't seen my other videos using these shadows, I will link it up here. But I want to use one of the Galaxy Dust ones, and with those I like to take it on my finger and then tap it on. So I'm going to use this shade. It's kind of like a bluish green, and then it has like a, I don't know, like a reddish, bluish, purplish base. It reminds me of Solstice from Urban Decay. So let me go off camera and turn off the light really quick, and I will be right back so you can see the full effect. Okay guys, I'm back. So even in this light, I don't feel like you can really tell. So I grabbed a different phone and I'm just gonna show you like how shimmery it is using the flashlight. I'm hoping that that is, you guys can see how shimmery that is. So I used one of the Galaxy shadows and I used one of the Xploders, and I'm in love with them. In person, this eye look is just stunning. So yeah, let me put on my mascara, and then when we get to the, I'm gonna put a shade in the inner corner as well, and then when we get to the end, I'll turn my light back on. I don't know why, but I personally like it better with the light on. And I can see what I'm doing a little bit better too. But you guys let me know what you prefer. And maybe we'll do like half and half or something. A compromise. If you like this one better. This lighting is not my favorite. I just feel like it's easier to see, like I said, what I'm doing in the other light. Alright, so I did get a little bit of fallout, but I don't think that's abnormal. I need, why do I always set down the brush that I need? Does anybody else do that? Just me? Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna take the shade Nerds, I think it is, and I'm gonna spray it. This one is more like an aqua blue with like a little bit of a gold effect. I keep spraying my mirror, but it's definitely different. So in the pan, it looks like you have 3 blues, but in reality, when you put them on you, they look completely different. Like that to me is just foiled insanity. But like I said, sorry, I felt like I had a bug on me, or I don't know. Anyway, it felt like something crawled across my foot. So yeah, I love these eyeshadows so much. So let me go turn on the other light and I'll be right back. Okie dokie. And it's not a ring light or anything, it's just like a, what are those things called? Like a, one of those lights that goes like that kind of thing. I don't know. For my lips, I'm gonna use my is it a unicorn? No, Diamond Crusher. I keep wanting to call it a unicorn crusher. A unicorn crusher, Anya, come on. This is the shade Cloud 9. Devinah there we go, sent it to me. And I am in love with it. I used it in another video over top of a liquid lipstick. This time I'm just using it on my lips because I just want my lips to have that slight iridescent tint. And then I'm going to spray my face, and I'm going to use a little, I just dropped the lid. I'm just going to use a little bit of one of the oh my gosh, I almost just knocked everything off the thing. I'm going to use one of those. Actually, no. I'm going to use this as my highlighter. I'm going to use a shade from the Duo Light Highlighter Palette from BH Cosmetics. I love this highlighter palette so much. And I'm going to use the Sigma, I think it's the FO8, no, FO3 as my highlighter brush. And I think I'm going to go into Top Notch, which is just like a light pinky white shade. It's this middle one here. I don't want to blind you, that's why I don't hold it up often. But it has like a pinky goldish, but at the same time silvery. I mean, this highlighter palette is literally one of my favorites. It just is so incredibly pigmented for the cost. It's amazing. I just love it. So I think I want to take a little bit my Cinderella lipstick and just kind of mix it in with that Diamond Crusher just to make it a little bit more pinky. And then I'm gonna take my Jellyfish lip oil. It's a lip plumper from Tarte. I love this thing. Totally gonna buy the full size. And I'm just gonna put that over top of it just so it's, yeah, I like that a lot with blue. For some reason I like a really light pink or really light peach when I do like a blue eyeshadow look. So I'm gonna spray my face one more time just to, this is actually almost empty, but I'm gonna keep the bottle so that if I travel I have like a little tiny setting spray, although I think I would go through this in like one day. Let me know if you guys would too. Okay, so this is the finished eye look with the Xploders and the Certifeye Affinity 2 palette. Let me know down below what you think. Let me know which lighting you liked it better in. Did you like that I showed it to you under the flashlight? Because I really think that that helped show you how sparkly and iridescent it is. So these will never translate how beautiful they are on camera as much as they are in person. So yeah, I love them. I'm so happy I bought the entire collection, and thank you guys so much for watching. I love you, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.